to sell Dangote petrol. 7 major marketers get approval to sell Dangote petrol. Another one here says Tinubu's trips gulped 3.4 billion naira in 6 months. Gov spend. Tinubu's trips gulped 3.4 billion naira in 6 months. 2024 UTME. JAM approves free registration for people with disabilities. That's also a line you find on Punch 2020 UTME. Another headline, JAM accredits 747 CBT centers. Registration begins today. All of those are headlines from the Punch newspaper, and we'll just touch on a few on the Vanguard too. On the Vanguard newspaper, you would find some of these ones. Manufacturing sector threatened as CRR rises 45.5% to 13.81 trillion naira. You'd find all of those there. Catholic bishops decry high level of corruption in Nigeria. And this one says EFCC returns to probe Odili's alleged 100 billion naira fraud. That's also a headline you would see on the Vanguard newspaper. So now that we have some of those, let's open the phone lines and get your response. 0817-923-0007, 0817-923-0003. Remember to always ensure that you state your name, where you're calling from, and keep your response as brief as possible. Thank you very much. We don't have all the time. Good morning, Nigeria Info. Hello, good morning, Nigeria Info.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
My name is Honorable. I'm calling you from Ikoro.
All right, go ahead.
I want to talk about the former governor's statement apologizing to Felix Ogwa. I used the opportunity to apologize to Takuku Peter side 250 when I left him to vote for Shiba Reside Bonnie Suwiki. Takuku Peter side, please forgive me, I forget. I want to thank you for going about campaigning for, it's not campaigning, the United Movement for him. You can see the governor come out to work for the people. The governor said, it's my offense. They've never told you it's offense. And the former governor is going about, instead of to maintain peace, to all the assembly members that this budget that they pass, they should please tell the governor that, since they have passed the budget, forget about the budget, let's put it down. They should bring about the budget to make Rivers State not to be peaceful. But by the grace of God, Rivers State will be peaceful and be peaceful forever. Thank you very much. God bless.
All right, Nigerian Info. Good morning.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yes, my name is J.A.J. and I'm calling you from Port Harcourt right now.
Okay.
Former Governor Wike apologizing to Felix Ogwa and Ogba people. Andrew, I don't know if you listened to former Governor Wike at the book launch of former Chief Judge of Rivers State Justice Uche Undu when he was talking. That is a day after the law week or opening something. He said, and I quote, that he thanked God that the people that followed him from the beginning was not the one he supported. That if not by now, it would have been no more with this crisis. End of quote. So I don't know what the apology is for. I don't know if anything happened today, if Ogwa will now inherit the position and all those put together. And even the arrangement right now does not even favor him. So what's the apology when you know that this man will undo you at the end of the day? And Andrew, the former governor also said that his camp has fulfilled all the agreement, but he said he doesn't have a hand in the whole crisis. So how come his camp, he has the camp, but doesn't have any hand in the crisis? Why all this somersault, for goodness sake? And conclusively, our governor, your governor, my governor has said he desire to make Rivers State better and remembered for us in the future. I think he's already on track to do that, and I wish him success in Supreme Court today. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Nigeria Info, good morning. I lost that call as well. Hello, good morning, Nigeria Info.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, my name is Stanley here, but I'm calling from Ilelewu.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, I want to add my voice to the solidarity movement that took place in Rome Greco yesterday by some of our leaders who are calling on some of the calling on some of these people going about insulting our leader, Chief Ian Wiki. Prior to this time, some of these people don't know who our governor was or is. You know, our leader brought the governor. Before, so many, we are complaining that they don't know him. Even before the campaign, through the platform of GDI, his platform, we took our governor around the 23 edges to introduce to Rivers people. So I don't see any reason why the governor will not call some of these supporters, his supporters, we are all his supporters, some of these people to order. They keep insulting our leader every day, calling, saying all manner of things. Even the likes of Chinoke who said he wrote the result. So I keep wondering where he sat and wrote the result. Is it the result now? Is it the same election that all of us came out and voted for the rights of Honorable Odechinda, the speaker, right Honorable Martin Samemule? We voted for these people. So I don't know where he is alleging that he sat and wrote the result. I'm adding my voice to some of our leaders the Roman Second said yesterday. They should be called to order. They should respect our leader, Chief Ian Wiki. Enough is enough.
All right, thank you very much. Good morning, Nigeria Info.
Andrew, good morning, sir.
Morning.
I am Mrs. Uche Ken calling.
Okay.
Groups everywhere, and nobody is asking if we are in if it is a campaign period. But if we can make a little visit over the weekend, fear reaction everywhere. Then, well, we want to warn Kijoki. Nobody has said anything. When Kijoki made a statement that Labour Party won in River State, I believe that singular word should be investigated. Then finally, FCT Minister Enwike apologizes for not supporting Roseli Soma. Andrew, listen to me. In as much as I am one of his best supporters, in as much as I owe him my support, he said his apology. Muna Uche Ken Nduku, I did not accept it. Did you know why? Sometimes last year, I'm in a jail local government. My leader, he visited a jail local government and apologized to us to forgive him for imposing Ephraim Woody on us. Today, Wike cannot move an inch without the same Ephraim. We that are his supporters that have created enmity with those that he has rejected yesterday. He hasn't called us to order. He hasn't asked us to forgive. He hasn't asked us to tell us sorry. Now, so we just say we don't become enemy of Ephraim Wike. Today, you can't see Wike without Ephraim. Who is fooling who? I am angry and I need to talk. Those of them insulting him today, don't be surprised that they will be the sympathy he will award contract. He will give them this, he will give them that. We that are normally sad whenever he comes out to speak angrily. Where has they kept us? You know, every time we come to tell us, we should forgive you. This one we will not forgive. Penny Songwa was the party chairman for PDP, while I was the party women leader for AJ. Penny Songwa did not betray me. Even when I'm waiting, I met him was the governor. This man maintained loyalty, and he asked him to say that he wanted to use a technocrat. Today, look at where we are. Don't be surprised that people like me will not benefit in this government. So why is rendering apology to Penny Songwa and his people? He should not come and steal which again, because my enemy don't play. I take a bow.
All right. Nigeria Info, good morning.
Good morning, it's Yemi Andrew.
Good morning to you.
My name is Comrade Letaldari Sunday, and I'm calling from Buri.
Okay, go on.
Yeah. The FCT minister, former Governor Wike, has apologized to Bro Felix Ubwa for not giving him tickets. Yes, for me, I wish to say that the FCT minister should not regret or apologize so much, because for every good thing you do has a significant reciprocation. And so for me, he apologizing, I think he cannot do that for now, because that means it wasn't his wish to favor Governor Simfobra. So let him leave it with the way it is. However, Governor Simfobra is also trying to meet the recent agreement, the point agreement reached in Abuja. And so I don't think it seems for him to regret any of his action, because whatever good thing you do, like as I said, has a significant reciprocation. If not now, in future, he will benefit it. And so I want him to take it on a neutral basis. Governor Simfobra will not disappoint him because he's also trying to activate some of those agreements reached, and peace will return to Rivers State. I want peace to return in Rivers State.
All right,
so everybody should maintain. Because the problem we are having is that even the supporters of Simfobra are the ones even intimidating Simfobra, because they are saying Governor Wike is intimidating Simfobra, whereas the war songs that they are singing in Rivers State is also intimidating Simfobra, because Simfobra have seen all that has been reached.
Letambari, it is Governor Sim Fubara, if you must. Okay, I've said this a million times. Put some respect in the office of the governor, the person of the governor, and not Sim Fubara. It's not just Sim, he's the governor of Rivers State. So you say Governor Fubara or Governor Sim or Governor Siminalayi Fubara. Choose one. Thank you very much. All right, quickly too, let's say a few things. The former governor and FCT minister did not apologize to Sir Felix Obua. He apologized to the people of Ogba, Egbema, Endoni local government area. He said, I apologize to the people for not supporting. He did not apologize to Felix Obua. If he wants to apologize to Felix Obua, I'm pretty sure they would meet and they would have that conversation, and it will not be in this manner. But here in this meeting, he was apologizing to the people of Ogba, Egbema, Endoni for not supporting their son. That is what it was. And then for people who are saying, another thing is, there are two reasons why a person helps. Because somebody said something, one of the callers, you could either help a person because you believe it's the right thing to do, or you help a person because you think by helping that person it benefits you. Or you could also help a person because it is the right thing to do, and the right thing to do benefits you. So if it doesn't go any of these ways, perhaps it gives you the opportunity or the platform to now say, I shouldn't have helped you. Or when I helped you, now you don't think you should help me back. These are some of the reasons why some people help. Does any of this have anything to do with the situation with the governor and the former governor, FCT minister? I can't tell. I don't know. I'd allow you to look at the writings on the wall and decide that for yourself. But if we've been preaching peace in Rivers State, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Is it not also possible that instead of hamping on the governor, meet all the demands, we can also say some of these things have already been done. Okay, you've already passed. If it is really for the interest of Rivers people, Uche Ken says something interesting, and I think that tells us a lot where the interest lies. What she said. It explains really whose interest is guided. It simply says that most of the times the people that follow these people are tools. That's if we're trying to explain what she says, because if the interest really is for Rivers State development and the people of Rivers State, no one person should be the major contributor or the captain of the development of the state. It's for the people. So if we're making policies, making laws, you would have to look at how these laws will affect the general public, how it's going to encourage the general public to be actively involved in business, in the economy. That's how you look and make the laws, and not to make the laws to shield and give certain people opportunities more than a majority. Because it looks as though in the politics of the state, when everybody comes and says one thing, tomorrow they come back and become friends after they've realized that their interest aligns and not the interest of the people. And I've asked this question before. These things happening now, is it really for the interest of the people? That's one. Secondly, the governor says, what did I do? So far, what has the governor done that will warrant the people to say, well, we don't think you are ruling right? What is really this problem? I think what really is the bone of contention? Why? Why is the minister upbeat about the situation and the style of leadership of the governor? Why do we have those people supporting the minister all concerned about the way the governor is leading the state? And even you, the people, the way the governor is leading the state, has he done something wrong? We need to know what really because nobody is saying what the problem is. Everybody is just saying, the governor should what caused it now? What did the governor do? What is the problem? Somebody should say it, and then we now have a direction as to where we are going. What is the problem? What happened? What did do? What did who do? What is the problem? Nigeria Info, good morning. Good morning, Nigeria Info. Lost that call as well. Hello, good morning to you, Nigeria Info.
Hi, Andrew. Good morning.
Welcome.
We have moved faster on the line.
All right, go ahead.
Quite interesting this morning. I just appreciate how the governor has come out to ask what's my offense. And I'm sure about people equally want to know what the offense of this gentleman is. Well, I believe time will tell. Time will tell. Because one thing I also know is that nobody can be bigger than the people. The former governor said apologizing to Ogba people. The question I would really want to ask the former governor is, how many other people will you apologize to? This was the same man who said he has no regret supporting Governor Steve Barra. And we should equally understand that support comes in both ways. It's a two-way street. You know, you supported him, good and fine, but you have not told us the support that this governor has equally given to you in the past. Let nobody begin to have larger-than-life impression of himself. Support comes in both ways. Having said that, I know that in time to come, we will get to the real gist of this matter. Now, more groups are drumming support for Governor Sim Fubara. Andrew, you can see that the support this governor is getting is organic, and that is how it should be. And it will continue like this. That's my position this morning. Have a nice day.
Nigeria Info, good morning. Hello, good morning, Nigeria Info. We lost both those calls. The numbers still are 0817-923-0007, 0817-923-0003, 0817-923-0002. On Facebook, Ability Atuekbu says, can't the FCT minister spend a weekend in Abuja and concentrate on his assignment given to him? I was about to say something about this. Remember when he first got the appointment, a lot of people have the conversation and said, would this weaken his, we know him to be a strong grassroots politician. Would this weaken his presence in the state? The fact that you're not going to be in Abuja, you have to focus on trying to ensure that the demands of the current administration of you with regards to the situation of the FCT should be your top priority. You can't do that and do this and maintain your political grassroots relevance in Rivers State at the same time. One has to gain more attention over the other, and that's the truth. That question was asked a lot of the times, and for me and many people also had asked, now that we see the governor frequently in the state, you can't, does it not impact by an ounce the energy and the way work should be done in Abuja? Perhaps it's possible that he can handle both tasks equally and give them adequate attention. But recently, we know that we had the kidnappings and issues around the FCT area, insecurity questions being asked amongst many others, and some would expect that the urgency, the major thing right now should be for the minister to be addressing those, and those who were kidnapped. What is the latest? How will we should be having press briefings with regards to that and how that is being handled. Well, again, it's the minister. It's also possible that he delegates his Minister State FCT to handle that, or other administrators in the FCT to handle that. So, but at the moment, when we now look at that question that was asked when he first was appointed FCT minister, do you think now that there's in any way how this would affect the results that we will get, and either his relevance in the grassroots Rivers State or his role as minister of the FCT? Onyeka Chikesi says the minister apologizes for not supporting Obua's governorship ambition. He should support him in the next election. Lorenzo Delight says apology of the FCT minister to the people of Onelga is expected at this time. Police should thoroughly investigate the killing of Ngoshim in the CDC chairman. The groups across LGA's drumming support for different leaders should do it without making inciting statements. Stanley says the FCT minister is speaking from both sides of his mouth. He said a few weeks ago that he has no regret supporting Governor Sim, and that's also true. He said that. Today he says he regrets not supporting Felix Obua to become governor. Now, that sounds like confusion to me. Clinton Derek Harris says what is going on in Rivers State is really unfortunate. I think it's high time we discontinue this tussle of political relevance. Christian Williams on Facebook says the high increase of insecurity in the state is fast becoming a thing of concern. Government and police need to replan and to stop all this insecurity facing the people. On Facebook still, Alaris Peep says FCT minister coming now and then to Rivers State, leaving his primary assignment in Abuja. Just as Uche Ken said, apologizing is not important at this time because the worst enemies will be his best friends tomorrow. Oh man, there's plenty of messages. Andrew, how much Dangote wants sell petrol? Hopefully today we get to find out. I don't know. We don't even know which of the marketers would be working or selling that petrol, but they said 5 marketers. We know that Petron had been conversations with Dangote with regards to the finished product. Hopefully we get more information about that on the Morning Crossfire today. Justice Ori says $900 million meant for Ogoni oil bearing communities reportedly missing. Haven't the president heard of this? That money is too much to be swept under the carpet. Okay, let's go to WhatsApp now and take some comments there. 0809 030 6416 is the WhatsApp number. Hello, Nigeria Info. Good morning.
Good morning, Andrew.
Welcome.
Yeah, my name is Samuel. I'm calling from Lumukala.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me react to the former governor of Rivers State, EMT, apologize to all people about not supporting Felix Ubua in 2023 election. I want to say that I don't know what is happening with maybe the former minister, the minister of FCT, because he's saying that he apologizing for all people. I think for me, it's not making any sense. Is he going to support? How many people is he going to support? I don't know. Because let me remind him that when this man Farah Dagogo wants to run for election, is it not wicked that stop Farah Dagogo not to run for contest of PDP election? Even when he looked at Felix Obadi by phone that time, I think he stopped all of them because of his own ambition. He stopped all these people. What wanted that time, PDP wanted this Felix Obua for him to run for the election because he can know that he cannot control Felix Obua. That's why he bring that Fubara to come and because he opposed Fubara for PDP people. Now, because what he wants is not what he's getting at. That is what Timothy is suffering today. Stopping his work he's supposed to do in Abuja, coming to River State to disturb the peace of River State. Wike should stop all these things he's doing because he cannot favor him again. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Nigeria Info, good morning. All right, we lost that call. Good morning, Nigeria Info, and we lost that call as well. On WhatsApp, this one says, why all this jamboree after elections have been conducted and winners emerged? It's time for governance, not all this rubbish. You guys should give us governance, please. This person says, Andrew, greetings. Ayamu has left his secretarial work and is now following FCT minister wherever he goes. Okay, thank God ability sent that message. This one says, good morning. FCT minister apologizes to Onega people for not supporting their son to be governor of the state. Help me tell the minister not to regret his actions because Felix Obua wouldn't have controlled him to the extent that Governor Sim Fubara has done. And he knows that. He mustn't play another politics with Onega people. Justice B. Emmanuel from Kana sent that one in. This one says, I call on the former governor to stop moving around, apologizing and regretting. He should concentrate on his job in the FCT and allow the governor serve Rivers people. Amifo Ernest in Port Harcourt sent that message. Another person here says, I think the political battle in the state is totally unacceptable. Wherever other states are developing their states, Rivers State is Wahala over Wahala. This is... Okay, I told earlier that we don't need ASs. If you send a message, please do that with your name and where you're sending it from. A short commercial next, and then we come back and take more messages. Stay with us.
Nigeria Info. We'll be right back.
Worship His Majesty.
Ladies International.